So key point of the whole presentation is that, like you said correctly, it's about not the PowerPoint, it's about the person who's delivering it. How does this person speak? What are they talking? Do they have clarity of mind? Do they speak with the voice of customer? Anytime I hear somebody start a presentation and talk about, we believe there is a big market, right there, minus 10 points. We believe means you haven't left your freaking room and you haven't talked to 100 people yet. Yeah, yes, I believe lots of things too. So because when you have talked to 100 people, you'll be talking not like that. You say, when we talked to Johnson & Johnson, they were very sure about this thing, but when we talk to every other, and we talk to Lisa Ferguson, we talk to David Hansen, and this is what we learned. You'll be using names unknowingly because they'll become part of your vocabulary. That's when they know these person have gone out and talked to people. That's the difference between fundable entrepreneurs and wannabe entrepreneurs. So this is when you really need to be able to say differently. The most important slide in your presentation is what I call slide 0. Slide 0 is the very first slide, which has nothing to distract you. It has company name, maybe your name, and maybe a tagline. There's only 2 slides when all blackberries are down, when you're typically presenting to VCs. Because they have all ADHD, they're highly distracted. Only 2 slides when all iPhones are down, they're actually listening to you. Anybody wants to guess which ones?
First and last.
No, not the last. They're leaving the room. Exactly. It's this slide, the slide 0, and the financial slide. And not the financial slide, which looks like all the lines. Stop showing that slide. It's like showing me pictures of newly born. They all look identical. Stop. What's that? Yeah, baby, yeah, got that. Show a spreadsheet. You're looking for a spreadsheet. Their eyes, like a laser, will be able to spot idiosyncrasies in the spreadsheet. So those are the only 2 slides when they're paying full attention. So this is a slide when you don't rush through. Slide 0 is when you set the content. You're basically telling them on slide 0 an executive summary. You're saying what problem you're solving, who has the problem, do you have any traction, why should you be listening to me? And some of you will say, but wait, that's a lot of stuff. You have preempted my whole presentation. I was going to tell them how much I need on slide number 13. Well, slow down, cowboy. This is not his birthday surprise party. That, surprise, oh, I need $1.2 million. Who cares? Tell me now. Because people listen differently if you're raising $10,000 or if you're raising $2 million. The questions will be different. If you don't tell them now, then it'll disrupt everything that in the mind will be disrupted later. So you want to say, we have a company, we have a software company, we do sentiment analysis. Anytime a brand launches some new product, within 24 hours we can collect real-time data and we can give you information which will tell you how the thing is being perceived. We already have 3 customers signed up. We are here to raise $1.5 million, Series A, to get to 200 customers in the next 2 years, something like that. And this is like a whole freaking presentation. Yes, because I need to know which compartment of my brain to open where your words will go in. What most people do is they totally jump over the slide 0. They, yeah, company. Let me show you the big market. We have a lot of business. We do cloud computing with new just JavaScript, something. And the people are saying, what do they do? Is it a software company? It doesn't look like. It looks maybe a services company. I don't think so. I think they maybe do something. And they're trying to figure out which compartment of the brain to open. You're on slide number 6. You want to avoid that. So slide 0 is the most critical slide of your whole presentation. Then remember, people only listen to very little what you're coming out of your mouth. Which is the entrepreneur they're going to remember on Saturday morning? That's the person who probably was the most enthusiastic, energetic. That's just the body language. If you're sitting there and kind of tired and bored and saying, yeah, we have done a lot of market research. I think we have a big market. It's about $2 million. Yeah, we plan to enter that. We have a good team here. Pretty soon the whole temperature of the room comes down accordingly, and you totally forget about it. If you learn nothing else tonight, guys, just learn one thing. The most important thing you can learn in a presentation is the use of the pause. Because when you pause, people wake up and they listen to what you have to say. You control audience. So learn the pause if you learn nothing else tonight. And it's so easy to master. It's really easy to master. So again, you want to be attentive, you want to be energetic. You never want to be able to read your slide. You should know what the slide says. I just was there in Azerbaijan, Baku last week, listening to a lot of presentations from entrepreneurs. They were literally reading every word on the slide. I just had to stop myself from injuring myself. So you have to engage with the audience. It's not about presentation. It's about communicating and able to explain, able to take question and answer. This is just crutches to get you there. And say it with conviction. Say it like you mean it. I mean, if somebody has started this presentation by saying, I have a couple of ideas I'd like to bounce off you, it will not be nearly as memorable as it was when he said it with conviction. So you have to say it with conviction what you know, what you believe.